XE weather. Between 8 and 9 o'clock we're going to get 0.2 millimetres of rain, and after that it's dry all day according to XE weather.
XE weather is never the most reliable weather app.
No, you tell me. This one...
It's absolutely hammering it down this morning, which is really nice in the caravan. Don't get me wrong, it's a very comfortable feeling being here in bed with my knitting, watching Ali, with Ian on his phone next to me, whilst it's absolutely throwing it down. But oh my goodness, it is throwing it down.
So the proper weather forecast is saying between 6 and 9 o'clock 1.9 millimetres of rain, which is probably, well, that's clearly what we're having now. Then it's between 9 and 12 0.8 millimetres, between 12 and 3 0.2 millimetres, then between 3 and 6 less than 0.1.
And we might get out for a walk this evening then,
yeah,
although it'll be a dark walk by
between
then.
The 12 and...
Or will it? Because the hours... Oh yes, it will, because the hours change the other direction, so it's going to be dark earlier, isn't it?
So between 12 and 3, although they're only saying 0.2 millimetres of rain, there's actually a weather warning that between 2 and 3 today there's a low risk of thunderstorms in this area.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm cooking a roast dinner. We're going to pop out to see a plane, and then I'm cooking a roast. So I think it's going to be a cosy day in the van today, so I'm not sure how much I'll have to show you, but I'm just knitting on my baby blanket. It's 7:08 in the morning because the hours have changed, and I'm awake early. But when I woke up and I was like, oh, it's only 7:15, the brain went, well, it was 7:45 yesterday, which is your normal wake up time. So I'm going to get some extra knitting time, hopefully. And then we're going to go see these planes. And I'm going to cook a roast. Not with a slow cooker this week, just saying. And also, it's not a roast joint, it's 2 pork chops. Well, it's 4 pork chops, I think, because they're only little. So I thought I'd do all 4 of them. If we don't eat them, we don't eat them. But, yeah. It is cosy in the van, though, when it's raining. Anyway, good morning. It's, Sunday the 30th of October.
Just in some ways it's good because we got the rest of the day at the caravan, but in some ways it's bad that these eggs are early-ish, so therefore it's an early start for that.
This is true. Why is that on the wrong side? That's weird. That's supposed to be on that side. Hold on, I've got to put the camera down for that bit. Peculiar. Don't know how that got on the wrong side. That's my starting square, so I know which direction all the squares need to go, because I kind of like them to go all the same way. If you look at the spines, they're all going that way. And that's the one I've just done. It's very similar to the plain square, that one, but I can't see where else it is in here, but I'm sure it is somewhere else. Ooh. It's not that one, it's not that one, it's not that one. It's there, look. That's why I couldn't see it, it's the other side. It's there. Alright, so it's actually on its same line, look. These are just going in randomly. There is no plan to the coloured squares. I'm just taking them out of the bag at random, but making sure that once I've used them, I put them in a different bag so that I don't use the same one more than it's twice at the moment. I may need to do so 3 times before the blanket's finished. I'm not sure. Haven't worked it out. 25 past 8 on Sunday morning, and we're off to go and see some planes at Gatwick. It's, as you can see, rather wet at the moment, although it has actually stopped raining. It was a bit drippy when I came out, but it wasn't too bad. So we're going to go and take this one out for a treat.
Thank you.
So hopefully he'll be in a good mood for the rest of the day now, especially as I'm cooking him a roast dinner as well. It's got to be a good day, isn't it? Mini for the knit vent blanket, throw, shawl, whatever you'd like to call it. So I'm going to start popping that one in. It's really sparkly, but I don't know whether you can see the sparkle because it's so dark there's no light. There, that's sort of sparkly. Right, we are at Gatwick, although Gatwick is currently behind us because we've parked the wrong way round. So if I throw the camera around...
Here's the Global Express.
It's back there. That's Gatwick. We kind of parked the wrong way round temporarily. But Ian's seen at least some of the planes that he wants to see. He is happy, honest. I know he looks grumpy, but he's happy.
Thank you.
So yeah, we've definitely seen some planes that we want to see. I am still plugging away on my knit vent pattern. I have used stitch markers on one of the sections only because I'm a goldfish and I forget what I'm doing. So, and also then when I'm knitting it, the second row of the pattern, I'll know if I've got the first row wrong. So it's a kind of a double check thing with me. I'm thinking that by the time I'm on the later rows I probably won't need to do that, but just for now I do, definitely. Right, I'm going to get on with finishing this because at the moment I have a lap full of stitch markers, which when you're driving could be really messy if they fall off. gone in there and now the heavens have absolutely opened. I think if I was him, I'd sit in there and eat mine and drink it and wait for it to calm down before I came out with mine. Bless him. My camera's having a bit of a funny turn. It keeps turning itself off and on again. This is slightly worrying. It probably has something to do with the fact that I dropped it yesterday. So I think I'm going to have to make sure that goes in for a repair before I can do Vlogmas. Which is going to be fabulous. That's the expense we don't need. We've just had our dinner and we are going to go for a walk, although having said that, I've just seen some really dark clouds coming up over the back, so I guess it depends on whether they're going to get here before we go. Yeah, it should be fun. I think we're going to just deal with the one we did yesterday, but maybe the other way around. Who knows? I'm still working on my knit vent. So that's the mini that's coming in this time, which I love. It's a really pretty colour. And yeah, then it's just going to be a quiet afternoon, I think. I'm planning on knitting and reading and possibly napping and not doing much else.
We've got to walk the first bit anyway, haven't we? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now there looks to be a left turn halfway down, which we could take, and it would pull us round there if that left turn exists and is obvious, and we think it's a suitable track. We could take it. If not, we can do. But that does mean we're starting off on the same as before, or you know, mm-hmm. Or if you wanted to go the other way around, I don't mind either way. Honestly, either way is good for me, really.
Well, if we go to there, across to there, up around there, down there, and back.
Yeah, if we can do it, yeah. And
This reminds me of a Lord of the Rings scene. This is where we're going off the beaten path from where we went yesterday, and we're going to follow this round.
yesterday.
Yeah.
We saw them coming out with the dog there, so there's no reason why we can't just have a look at it. If it's not good, we can turn around and make our way back to here. It might.
So we're currently lost. Well, we're not lost, we know where we are on the GPS, but the path we're looking for is not there. We've come back through there, which is kind of exciting. And we're heading, theoretically if we keep going straight that way, we should hit the other path, hopefully. Because my hips are complaining about all the climbing over all the tree roots. Quite a lot now. I'm not going to be able to walk tomorrow, am I? So we're a bit lost. Ian's obviously freaking himself out because he walked through the thicket and thought this was a bear. It's an upturned tree root, and you don't get bears in the UK, not unless one's escaped from the zoo. I think we can safely say we're well and truly lost now. At least we're not getting out of here anytime soon. This was a fun exercise. Episode 30, the one where we get extremely lost in the woods. Yeah. Apparently we're back where we started. I don't believe him.